4:12 a.m. on Highway 89. I'm sitting in a 2003 Silverado. Gravel cold through my Levi's. Auction barn lights humming like a tired halo. Shoto still asleep, just a buck deer crossing the fence line. My coffee gone bitter in a styrofoam cup. In the dash got a crack like the old man's Bible spine. I got his calluses, I got his silence, I got a name that never knew how to say what all this work was for. There's a guitar in the closet of a dead man's house. It taught me more than anybody else did. Every song I write is a folded up letter I keep stamping with a thumb I never mailed with. And the weirdest prayer I know is the way that barn door groans, like it's trying to let my father in before the cattle start to move again. At 14 I found that guitar case half buried under coats and a winter rodeo hat. 3 chords and a scarred up pick guard was all I had to talk back. Mom said, boy, let it rest, but I'd sit out by the corral, honestly bleeding my fingertips on a song, while the horses breathe steam in the dark. The land held still, the land always does. Even when a kid's heart goes walking, leaves the rest of him behind in the dust. I learned to live more than I should, learned to smile through it, learned how a man can love you by not saying a thing at all. There's a guitar in the closet of a dead man's house that taught me more than anybody else did. Every song I write is a folded up letter I keep stamping with a thumb I never mailed with. And the weirdest prayer I know is the way that barn door groans, like it's trying to let my father in before the cattle start to move again. Nashville gave me neon nights and a room off Demon Brun that never really felt like mine, but I miss the way the hay dust hung in a shaft of sun off a feed room line. So I came back north at 26 with a tank cab full and a voice worn thin. Some roads get smaller when you leave them, some folks do too, once they've been gone long enough to know their skin. She asked, are you staying? I said, I don't know. That was the truth I could manage, so I watched her shoes in the gravel below. Love don't always talk, sometimes it just stands there, hands in its pockets, waiting on the weather to break. There's a guitar in the closet of a dead man's house that taught me more than anybody else did. Every song I write is a folded up letter I keep stamping with a thumb I never mailed with. And the weirdest prayer I know is the way that barn door groans, like it's trying to let my father in before the cattle start to move again. Montana, you changed on me, or maybe I did. Past the old cottonwood in the church lot, there's a new chain link fence by the Cenex where the creek used to sit. I can still hear his boots on the porch boards at dusk, though I never got the man. He might have been once. I work till my back locks up, drive till the gauge is live, sing till the hurt gets honest, then I let it dry. The sky's going pale now, dust on the hood, coffee gone cold. I touch that cracked steering wheel like it might turn me back home. But the gates are opening and the first calf calls out, so I tuck him in a melody and leave the rest unsaid out loud.